Hi, this is Mike Bixson from Keyboardamerica.com, and here we go on video 2, saving your favorite sounds into your registration memory. And this is going to be really fun, and we're going to customize the tyros for you, your favorite sounds. So let's get a close-up of what we need to do next. Okay, so we're going to press our memory button, and a new screen pops up. Let's get a close-up of that. Okay, so here's a close-up of the screen, and as you can see, I have voice, multipad, harmony, pedal, and scale checked off. That's all you want there. Your style's going to be on probably, and here's your mark on and mark off. As you can see, it says mark on, off. There's the arrows. I'm going to turn my style on. You see the checkbox come up on it. Turn it off. You don't want anything but what I have. Now you can change and scroll through them very quickly and just hit mark on or mark off. But that's the only thing we want checked off in that box. Alright, the next thing we want to do is hit the balance button here. Boom. As you can see, down the bottom here, we want to go to right 1. And you can either use the up and down arrow or you can use the slider. We want that all the way up to 127. The reason we want that up to 127 is because most of us play very lightly in the right hand, and we want our sounds to be above the rhythm styles and backgrounds, at least our own favorite 8 sounds. So that's a very important step. You want everything else to be left where it was on the tyros, because a lot of work went into the tyros and balance control and things like that. So that's all we want to do is put the right one on and up to 127. Now, very important here, you don't have to save it, it remembers. So let's go to the next step now. Okay, the next step is let's press our piano button, and I'm going to choose Concert Grand, and that's what I want stored in my number 1. So I hit Memory 1, and it does store that quickly. Now once again, yours will be all dark. There'll be no light behind any of these if you just unboxed it. Now to go save to, same process. Go over, select a style. Here's Bluesy Fingers. We can go to an organ, whatever we want to do. We can go to strings, choir voices, electric piano. Wherever you want to be is what you can store in here. Now once you've stored this button here, it's going to remember the 127. So if you decide not to save any more than the 1 key preset, when you turn your tyros back on, make sure you press 1 before you go and store your next sound. In mine, I have piano, I have guitar, I have electric guitar, I have saxophone, I have clarinet. Amazing sounds, right? I have a nice Hammond organ sound. In 7, I have a beautiful theater organ sound. And in 8, I have a nice Lenny D organ there. So once you store your 8, you've not only got Yamaha's 4 one-touch right-hand sounds, but you have your 8. And remember that these change for every different rhythm style that you choose. So let's take a look at it now and put this into action. Alright, I'm going to go into Ballroom. I'm going to choose my slow foxtrot. I'm going to press my one-touch setting, which puts on my sync start. The only thing left is the intro. So I'm going to use intro 3. And I'm going to start out with my own sounds. I'll start out with their sounds and go back and forth between theirs and mine. that's how you do that. And this is Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com saying, let's go to video 3 and learn to save our settings into the Music Finder. If you have any questions at all, feel free to call my private 800 number, 1-800-280-MIKE, and that's the best place to call too when you want to see what price you can get with our free bundles, because we have some great free bundle items and we have the best deal online. So this is Mike Mixon saying, let's go to video 3.